Hey, hi everyone. Today we'll be understanding the Bhujiya story, the journey till date, and the road ahead. And we'll be understanding the entire process, the entire story of Bhujiya with the help of a classic case study on Haldirams. So let us talk about the origin of Bhujiya, how this entire concept of Bhujiya originated. So Bhujiya has originated from a city in Rajasthan named as Bikaner in the year 1877 under the reign of Maharaja Shri Dungar Singh. So the first ever batch of Bikaneri Bhujiya was produced under his reign. And if we talk about the recipe of Bhujiya, so the earlier Bhujiya was almost 95% made up of besan and some other Indian spices, but later the ingredients were changed into moth flour, gram flour, asafoetida and much more. So now if I talk about the birth of Haldirams, Haldiram was born in the year 1941 when an 11-year-old child named as Ganga Bishan Agrawal, who is nicknamed as Haldiram, and the entire brand name of Haldiram has originated from his nickname only, had shown a keen interest in his father's Bhujiya business. Interestingly guys, Haldirams has adopted different business strategies from its birth only. So we will now understand each and every business strategy of Haldiram in the form of a story. So from early childhood only, Ganga Bishan Agarwal had played with the quality of this Bhujiya, and to be very honest, he didn't like the traditional besan ka bhujia and he tried to play with the quality. So he started replacing the besan in the bhujia with moth ki dal, which was easily available in Rajasthan. And his main focus was to make the bhujia more crispier and with low fat. So he successfully manufactured the first batch of this new bhujia, which was much different from the traditional bhujia in terms of taste, in terms of quality, as well as in terms of the looks. So he named this premium category of bhujia by Dungar Sahib. Now if I talk about the strategy of Haldirams, so guys, like whenever you opt for any business, whenever you start any business, maybe it is small or big, doesn't matter, you only need to play with two things. Either you need to play with the price or you need to play with the quality. But Haldiram has played with both the quality and the price. So if I talk about the quality was more premium, the look was more premium, the taste was more premium, it was low in fat and whatnot. But if I come out the price, Haldiram started selling this new premium bhujia in higher prices because the quality was so beautiful, the quality was so premium that the customers loved this quality and they are also ready to pay the extra bucks for this new range of bhujia. Now in the present times, if we talk about the product profile of Haldirams, so the product profile of Haldirams consists of namkeen. They are also into frozen food, they are also into sweets and fun foods. So now if we talk about the territorial division of this entire Haldiram, then Haldiram was originated by Ganga Bishan Agrawal, which I have mentioned in the previous slides, and Ganga Bishan Agrawal has got three sons. One is Mulchand Agrawal, Satyanarayan Agrawal and Rameshwar Lal Agrawal. So Mulchand Agrawal takes care of the branch of Bikaner and Rameshwar Lal Agrawal takes care of the branch of West Bengal. Then Mulchand Agrawal has also got four sons. One is Shiv Kishan Agrawal, who takes care of the branch of Nagpur. Then there is Shiv Ratan Agrawal, who takes care of the branch known as Bikaji in Bikaner. We will also know how this Bikaji came into place. Then there is Mohanlal Agrawal, who takes care of the branch of Delhi. Then Madhusudan Agrawal, again he takes care of the branch of Delhi. Then Rameshwar Lal Agrawal has also got four sons: Prabhu Shankar Agrawal, Ravi Shankar Agrawal, Mahesh Agrawal and Ashok Agrawal. So Ganga Bishan Agrawal had started the business in Bikaner only, and he earlier thought that he will keep his Haldiram business in Bikaner only. But this concept changed when in 1950s he went along with his family, he went to Kolkata for attending a marriage ceremony. And after seeing the entire sweet delicacies and the namkeen delicacies of Kolkata, he started planning that he should also have a new branch in Kolkata. And then he had with the help of his son, that is Rameshwar Lal Agrawala, he has opened a branch of this Haldirams in Kolkata itself. Now if I talk about the series of events between 1960s and 1990s, so there was this rapid growth of Haldirams between these years of 1960s and 1990s. But if we see from the family's perspective, the family of Ganga Bishan Agrawal had split in this time range also. So from the business perspective, it was a huge profit. From the family perspective, it was a huge loss, and we will explain it how. So in early 1960s, Ganga Bishan returned to Bikaner and handed over the entire business to his two sons, that is Rameshwar Lal and Satyanarayan. But Later, Satyanarayan split from the family business and started his own business and named it as Haldirams and Sons. But he failed to, replicate further success because the quality that he produced was of much inferior than the actual Haldirams. Then Rameshwar Lal also cut ties with Moolchand. Now Rameshwar Lal has taken the complete ownership of the Kolkata business and Moolchand has taken the complete ownership of the Bikaner business, and they are not linked with each other. Next, in the 1980s, Shiv Kishan Agarwal and his sister Saraswati had expanded their business to Maharashtra in the city of Nagpur, and their business is quite flourishing. Later, Moolchand's youngest son, that is Manohar Lal and Madhusudhan, took the brand to India's capital, that is New Delhi, and then has given the brand a national and eventually an international identity. Later, Moolchand's son Shiv Ratan took over the operations in Bikaner and molded this Haldiram business into Bikaji. So this Bikaji also went public. So now, if in the present times, if I talk about the market value of Bikaji, it is valued at 477.50 INR. So now you guys must be thinking, has Haldiram filed an IPO or not? So according to a report published in 23rd November 2022, Chairperson Manohar Lal Agarwal revealed that the company is planning to enter the stock market and launching the IPO in 2 to 3 years. So maybe we're expecting by 2025 we can see an IPO for Haldiram also. So obviously guys, like if they have done this much of the things, so the revenue must be on the higher side. So absolutely yes, if we talk about the revenue growth of Haldiram, so Haldiram has seen an exponential growth from 2015 to 2020 in the last 5 years, and in 2020 only the North Indian Haldiram Snacks Private Limited branch has seen a revenue of almost 4,000 crores. And if we talk about the sales, so the total sales of Haldiram has crossed the mark of 1 billion. Isn't it interesting guys? That small boy from Bikaner had taken the entire namkeen industry by storm and has crossed the total sales of 1 billion. Isn't it great? Now, if I talk about the market share of Haldirams, so Haldiram is occupying almost 40%, that is 38.5% precisely of the entire snacks market in India. So it is then followed by Balaji 9.6%, Bikaji 9%, Bikanerwala 6%, ITC 3.1%, PepsiCo 3%, Haldiram, Prabhuji, and Shah Rukh Khan is the brand ambassador of Prabhuji 1.8%, then Pratap Snacks and DFM Foods almost it is 3%. Now, if I talk about the entire marketing strategy of Haldirams, how it has got so huge. So I just named the slide as Hi Haldiram. Why I have seen this? It is not high, it is more like Hi Haldiram. That is, it has done so much things. So if we start from this, if we talk about the packaging, so like there is not a single color which has not been used in the packaging of Haldiram. So like if I go to just Google, okay, let us go to Google, and if I show that packaging of Haldirams, you can look over here. It has got the entire collection of every color. You just name a color, you will find it in some of the packages of Haldiram itself. So let us not go into the packaging, let us come to our context. So the packaging concept is there. Now if I talk about the product range of Haldirams, Haldiram has over almost 100 product range, starting from sweets, namkeen, snacks, ready to eat and whatnot. Even they have also started their restaurant chains, and I had the fortune of visiting one of the restaurant chains in Delhi, and believe me, the quality of the food is top notch. Another killer move by Haldiram was this, that is Mo Please. So Mo Please is a sister brand of Haldiram, and this brand specifically caters to people not living in India but craving for delicious Indian food. Now again, India is nothing without Bollywood, right? So if I talk about Haldirams and Bollywood, then Haldirams has also like marked its presence in Bollywood. There was this movie Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, which featured Salman Khan and Sonam Kapoor, I guess. So Haldiram advertised itself over there. Then there was another movie called Noor, which featured Sonakshi Sinha. Haldiram was there also. Then recent in the movie Dhadak, which was like featuring Janhvi Kapoor and Ishan Kapoor, Haldiram also advertised itself in that. Then latest in in the movie October starring Varun Dhawan, Haldiram has also promoted its product. So obviously guys, like Haldiram is not leaving any stones unturned. So that means that future of Haldirams should be good. So let us go and dive deep into the future of Haldirams, how it looks like, whether it is promising or not. So let us find out. Now, to understand the future of Haldirams, we need to understand the product life cycle. So, if I talk about a product life cycle, you just pick any product. It goes through mainly 4 phases. Number 1 is the introduction phase, when that particular product is introduced in the market. Then is the growth phase, when the product starts killing the competitor products and show a slow growth. And then the maturity phase, when like everyone uses the product and everyone is ever like even हर बच्चा जानता है उस product के बारे में. So it is a maturity phase, and after that the product gets declined because new competitors come into the market. So at the maturity phase, if the product does not extend itself, if the company is not playing and bringing new products, then it will go into the decline phase. Now if I talk about Haldiram only, so Haldiram right now is at this maturity phase. Obviously आप किसी से भी पूछो हल्दीराम के बारे में जानते कि नहीं, every single child also knows about Haldiram. So now if Haldiram does not extend their product, they will go into the decline phase, which will be a fall for Haldiram. But guys, Haldiram has also taken care of that. In a recent report by CRISIL, the expected CAGR for Haldirams will be between 15 to 17% between 2021-2023, and the operating margin will stay stable at 15 to 17%. This line is more important. This will majorly be driven by a new product launches and expansion of distribution channels. So देखो, already they are planning new product launches. So अगर नया product launch करेंगे, maybe they will move into ice creams, maybe they will move into milkshakes, what not. So अगर कुछ like if they need to like keep their market and still stay at the maturity phase and rule the market, they need to extend their product, and Haldiram has also started doing that. So obviously with the time, the future of Haldiram seems pretty bright. Now again, like let us talk about the entire Indian snacks market. ठीक है, इससे जानते हैं कि whether Haldiram will stay in the market, and if yes, how much entire market share will it bring. So right now, a report by Research and Market shows that in 2022 the Indian snacks market was USD 12 billion, and in 2028 the Indian snacks market is at promising USD 23.69 billion, almost 24 billion. ठीक है, the market forecast shows that this entire Indian snacks market is growing at a CAGR of 12%. So this is a huge number. So now if I talk about this 24.6 billion, and if I go back in my slides, you can see over here that Haldiram occupies almost 40% of the Indian snacks market, right? So now if I just multiply this 40% with this 23.69 billion, that is almost 24 billion, I will get almost USD 10 billion. So earlier we have seen that the total Haldiram sales crossed 1 billion sales mark, right? Now if these values are correct, then by 2028 the total market share of Haldiram will be almost 10 billion. Isn't that interesting, guys? So obviously I do believe, and I am pretty sure that Haldiram is going to have a bright future. And if I talk about my YouTube channel also, I also do believe that my YouTube channel is going to have a bright future, as in the past few days you guys have shown so much love. Please do subscribe the channel, and I will be bringing more such new case studies every day. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you so much.